The reason I'm a part of Honor Flight Southern Arizona is because I see the impact that it has not only on the veteran, but their family, generation upon generation. The family members, the school children, the co-worker, the blue collar, the white collar, regardless. It impacts everybody as an American. I was a part of the Honor Flight itself that landed here in Tucson, and had the opportunity, actually, being on that flight, seeing the impact that it had on these veterans when they came home and got the homecoming they deserved, what they did not get about 65 years ago. So that was something that was very heartwarming, and seeing how it could change not only the individual, but their family members as well. So therefore, that was something that kind of tugged at my heartstrings, and I decided to take it from there and do whatever I could do to get one more vet on board.
The greatest trip of my life ever was the Honor Flight. And I get a little choked up about it. We had 25 of the greatest guys in the world. They went with us. In Washington, D.C., we're at the memorial, which, I could talk to you forever about the memorial. Every American should see that memorial. I know it's for World War II, but it really isn't. It's for the world to see.
Each participant in the flight got a package of these letters that the kids had fixed up, and they were great. Really appreciated that. And then after the flight, on our way back, we had quite a nice crowd of people lined up to welcome us back. And one lady reached across. They had them restrained by some kind of a rope or something. And this lady leaned across there and grabbed me and gave me a big hug and kiss on the cheek. And I was quite surprised at that.
And the whole trip was just built around the fact that you were part of the world's greatest generation. And this was a way of thanking you for doing that, which was not necessary, but that's the basis of the flight, is to thank you for what you did. And I had some great and wonderful experiences doing that trip. Little kids would come up to us, shake your hand, and thank you for your service. We had mothers who cried when they put a hug on us. And it was just a wonderful experience. When we took off from the airport, they had people lined up. They call these people, and they greet you, send you off in the plane. And as I was going through the aisle, a little kid about 8 years old was standing there, and he was saluting me. And so I got out of my wheelchair, I saluted him back. Then he stuck his hand out, and he said, "Thank you for your service, sir." That one really got me.
It was a very worthwhile experience, the whole Honor Flight trip to Washington, D.C. And seeing the memorial to World War II was most appreciated.
All of these individuals kind of united together to be one front again. One of the vets was able to see his brothers on the Vietnam Wall. One of the quotes from one of the vets that came up to us and embraced us afterwards was, "Thank you. My life is complete."
They call you the world's greatest generation. And I always say, wait a minute, that's a big chunk full of words. Then the lady said to me, she said, "Sir, have you ever thought of what would happen if you'd have lost?" That's a tremendous burden to put on people. I said, "No, we never looked at it that way. We thought we were doing our job and very proud to be in the service of this great American country."
I truly feel that this program is something that is very critical to continue. However, these vets have more yesterdays than they do tomorrows, so the program will go away. We need to make sure we get every one of these vets back to D.C. before they expire.
People have no idea what they went through. And to think that they did it out of honor, pride, and being an American, that's what counts.